This dog's been stealing my cat food every single day. Look at him right there, the culprit. Yeah. Think we're friends, don't you? What is up, guys? So I've got the R6 back, and you know, I'm tired of this bike. I'm done with it. You know, you're probably wondering where it's been in the past few videos. I hadn't been in my garage. I haven't even had videos on it. The reason for that is it's always in the shop getting fixed. I can't catch a break with this thing. So I'm done with it. You know, basically I'm done with this bike. I'm done with it. Every time I get it fixed, something else happens to the bike. It's currently not running right now. I actually rode it a few days ago and it stalled on me. The speedo went out and couldn't get it running ever since. So, you know, I've had the forks rebuilt on it. I've had a new brake reservoir put on it, and you know, this thing right here is probably the best thing I got out of this deal when I first got it. Because this thing right here is pretty badass, pretty useful. Every time I get it though, I ride it for about 3 days, something else happens to it. I'm done with it. You know, I've probably got about $6 grand in this bike and I ain't got nothing to show for it. I could have had a nice bike for that price. So, you know, I'm done with it. By the way, I was looking at the title the other day, and you know, the second owner of this bike actually bought this thing for $1,000 back in 2005. You know, that throws up a red flag. Buying a, what, 3 or 4 year old bike at the time for that much money. I think it's been wrecked. You know, I don't know if you can see this right here, but it's got paint on it. And if I'm not mistaken, this back fairing right here is supposed to have R6 on it. It has a shoddy paint job on it. I think it's been wrecked and they tried saving the fairings. Yeah, I don't know. I'm also going to start calling this thing a coffin, because every time I seem to drive it, I end up wrecking or something bad happens, you know. A few days after I got the electrical system redone on it and stuff like that, ended up hitting a dog. And you guys see the hair right there. It's crazy. But I hit a dog in it doing about 50. And, you know, thankfully I was able to keep it up. But I'm done with this bike. But now, the next project for the engine, now I'm done with the bike, but the engine, I think I'm going to have it taken out of there, and I think I'm going to have it put in a razor. I found this cheap razor that has a blown engine in it. They want like $4 grand for it. It's like a 2010, and you know, that might be my next project. I might do a video series on it. Yeah, so this is just an update on the R6. Thought y'all might want to know what's up with it because it hadn't been in my garage or I hadn't had any videos on it. Well, reason why is it's just a piece of shit. It's always in the shop getting fixed. So I'm done with it. So next bike will be a newer bike, and hopefully one that's not wrecked. What do you think about that Beamer? Fresh off the lot. And you've got 1,000 miles on it, paid it with cash. Probably thought I was done, guys. Well, I've got a WR450F riding video that I took a few days ago. The video that it was supposed to be on was a failure. Just extra video, so here it is.